FinoGeeks is a company based in Shenzhen with engineering team across various cities. We currently serve clients in many industries. We find that many enterprises talk about digital transformation, but not knowing how to actually implement it. Talk is cheap. Show me the code. We believe that ultimately your digital transformation is boiled down to software code. Everything will be codified as software. So here we are. We want to provide you a solid, concrete software platform that actually empowers your real digital transformation actions. We want to provide you a technology vehicle where you just keep throwing in your programming contents without worrying about security, risk control, digital trust, and openness. We want to help you build and self-manage your very own digital ecosystems. We believe your business will be digitally transformed once you operate your digital ecosystem and connect your partners online. In the following contents, I will start with the conundrum of traditional mobile app development and explain what will be the trend of breaking the mobile app limitation to make it more digital. I will introduce the concept of super app and explain why you might need one. I will go on to further elaborate on how our solution will empower your super apps. We believe a super app of your own is the most effective and straightforward technology vehicle for digitally transforming your business. I will wrap up this talk with reference to customer cases so they can hopefully sparkle thoughts and ideas for you. First, let's review a little bit on how a typical mobile app is being developed and maintained in the past decade. The total cost of ownership for developing and maintaining mobile apps is high. You have to keep 2 teams to maintain iOS and Android versions at the minimum, let alone other devices like PC, smart TV, car infotainment systems, kiosk, and various other Internet of Things, if you intend to bring digital contents to all these devices covering all customers. Essentially, you have a matrix of versions and editions for different hardware, operating systems, and compatibility issues to worry about. The time-to-market delivery almost never really exists. Most enterprises might just have agility on paper as a theory without being able to truly ever achieve it. Take a bank as an example. It might have many business units who want to publish their digital application logics and services to target customers. However, all these jobs have to queue up in a long queue waiting for IT or whoever owned the mobile app to implement them one by one. Also, publishing of any business functions is controlled by a third party like Google and Apple. It is like your company private business action involves some irrelevant external organization's approval. When features, functionalities, and services finally reach target customers, the behavior tracking, issues, bugs, improvement suggestions take a long journey to get back to the corresponding business unit. It is a long and highly inefficient feedback loop. Furthermore, any business functionality or feature, once published to a mobile app, will have no way of being unpublished. If there are bugs, security holes, legal concerns, compliance issues whatsoever, the only way you fix it is to publish an entire new version of your mobile app to the Apple or Google app stores, and pray for your users to install and update the new version to overwrite the old ones. But you have no control on whether your users will cooperate. This results in extra careful and slow app update. Lacking effective risk control mechanism, mobile app development becomes heavy and hinders agility and the ability to innovate. Cost of trial and error is too high. What would be the cure for these problems? We need to look beyond traditional mobile app approach. In recent years, the internet has seen very powerful super app technologies emerging. More than just fixing the 3 problems I just mentioned, super apps are not only technologies for developers, but also operation platforms for business. They are the most straightforward and effective mechanism for transforming business digitally. Gartner noticed the emerging trends of super app. Actually, they name this tech genre super app and put it into their Strategic Technology Trends report. Elon Musk himself is a fan of the WeChat user experience. In 2022, he talked about turning Twitter into an app of everything. This further attracted attentions from the market. We know that internet technologies usually have a lead time of 5 to 7 years before being adopted to enterprises. We believe now it is time to move this super app technology into the enterprise world. So let's take a look at the anatomy of a super app. I would say at its core is a cloudification strategy. At its front end, on the device side, the traditional heavy-duty mobile app is reduced into a shell with only minimum core business functions, such as instant messaging, e-wallet, ID, etc. Everything else is moved to the cloud side in so-called mini-app form. You can think of a mini-app as a Docker image, except this image is very, very tiny and lightweight. It is used on demand, download in real time. Users usually don't even notice the download latency. Most importantly, you don't just move some contents of your app from device side to cloud side, you are essentially opening up yourself, allowing third parties to supply contents to be run inside your app. Now you are operating your own super app like WeChat. When you build a mini-app marketplace to host your partner's contents, you now own an ecosystem. I would say by doing so, the enterprise establishes a cloud-based platform, and from there it starts its digital transformation journey. The nature of super app is cloudification, which is to move device-side components to the cloud side. This is very significant for boosting productivity since your developer team size is no longer limited by a palm-sized device. You can now easily scale your developer team into teams of unlimited people on the cloud. Furthermore, these developers do not have to be your internal employees. They can be any partners or even external organizations. You can operate your own ecosystem via a so-called mini-app store, bring in everybody as your content contributor, and become a world platform. This will turn your organization into a platform player. Being securely open is a prerequisite of digital transformation. Even for enterprises that do not look for external partnership and digital ecosystem initially, owning a super app platform is still very beneficial. Here, by adopting such a technology, you break the device form factor limitation. Your business digital transformation and your time to market are no longer constrained by your palm-size IT team. You can enjoy a cloud-sized team of unlimited vendors, partners, and developers. You turn your app inside out. Now you can support concurrent, parallel development by many people. You throw in more money and more people, and you can see productivity growth almost linearly. Unlike in the past, you throw in the money and you hardly see prominent results. This is the beauty of cloudification. So, how do we build a super app? Or let me rephrase the question. Given an existing mobile app, how can I turn it into a super app? We are here to provide an enabling technology called FinClip. As mentioned before, a super app is formed by unlimited number of mini-app contents. In order to do this, a super app platform consists of 3 key elements. FinClip provides you a self-hosted mini-app store solution, which is basically managing the cloud-side contents of your app. FinClip provides you a PaaS for your developers to program mini-app contents. FinClip also provides device-side runtime SDK to download, interpret, and execute mini-app contents from your designated store. To build a super app or to turn an existing app into a super app, the first magic trick is this 2 megabytes FinClip embeddable secured runtime, which you can embed into your mobile app, your desktop operating system, your TV box, your point-of-sale machine, or your whatever devices that have a screen. After that, you are almost done. Your super app on device side is ready, waiting to download digital contents on the fly to execute. From now on, your focus would be switched to the cloud side. You will start thinking about where to get more digital contents and how to encourage more developers to program digital contents in mini-app format. Turning everything from device to cloud-side mini-apps, is there any performance penalty? A simple straight answer is absolutely no. There is no performance penalty for mini-apps. As a matter of fact, mini-apps have better overall performance and user experience than pure HTML5 in a mobile browser. This is one of the original reasons why mini-apps exist in the first place and win the mobile internet market in China. Anyone can go play with any mini-apps on WeChat to try for himself. We provide the same capability. Even further, we put this capability on any devices, including in-car infotainment system and smart TV. The nature of super app is cloudification. FinClip helps cloudify a traditional mobile app. Here is how. Imagine on the device side you have an iOS or Android native app. Its application logics, business components, and domain frameworks are stacked upon system frameworks and lower-level operating system libraries. They are all tightly integrated into one single binary. Any tiny update will require republishing of the app to the Apple and Google app stores. To turn such an app into a super app, you can first embed the FinClip Secured Sandbox SDK into the app. And then you start writing new business logic or migrating old logic into HTML5-based mini app forms. These mini apps are hosted and managed on cloud side. They will be downloaded on demand by the FinClip sandbox and executed instantly in secured, isolated container-like environment. This means that your team or your external partner developers can all develop business functions in mini app form simultaneously and publish them to your very own app store. Additionally, FinClip provides an operating platform on the cloud side for you to manage the lifecycle of these mini app contents. Now you start to own a digital ecosystem with super rich contents. You have fine-grained control of business functions because each mini app is approved and controlled by yourself. With a super app in hand, you achieve true business agility. Our solution is one of a kind, full-blown technology stack. On the cloud side, we have services, plugins, management tools. It is not only used by developers, it is used by business side to operate such a platform. If you want to do digital transformation, you need a technology vehicle, a platform to operate on. And we give you the platform. More than that, we bring various cloud service providers along to allow you to plug them in, building your platform in a Lego fashion. The reason why some internet giants are so good at building their super apps with gigantic ecosystems of super rich contents is because they are able to be very open. They do not have to trust any content partners, but still allowing these partners to submit programs to be run inside the super apps without worrying about security breach. They quickly obtain content contribution from anybody and leverage them. They have theoretically unlimited content supply. They maintain strong risk control and can eliminate potential security dangers in these third-party contents. This capability let their super app achieve economy of scale. This capability is called Zero Trust. Now FinClip brings the same capability to the enterprise world. Any company can do the same. Zero Trust is also a prerequisite of digital transformation. Only with such a security capability can an enterprise be digitally open. If a super app is a technology skeleton, digital contents in mini app form will be the meat. When a business is talking about digital transformation, it is essentially talking about converting business scenarios into software services. These business scenarios will be programmed into mini apps, which is easy to develop, easy to publish, and easy to find people to work on. In our vision, we want to maximally lower the barrier of mini app content creation. There should not be rocket science behind the scene. You hire an averaged coder to write the code and either throw it to production or throw it to the garbage bin. Only when creating digital contents becomes real cheap would you be able to produce lots of them to experiment your innovations. FinClip will integrate with no-code, low-code tools, mini-app template engines, and AI code generation technologies to assist your developers. With a super app platform like FinClip in hand, now your organization is ready to build and operate your very own digital ecosystem. Connecting with your partners with Zero Trust to leverage their contents to serve your customers, and you are on your way to digital transformation. As a matter of fact, we see possibilities in every industry that can pursue its super app strategy. In certain sense, I would argue that super app is the way to digitally transform your business. Here are some of the examples. Super apps are no longer the privilege of big tech companies. In banking sector, super app can be used to implement open banking more effectively. In municipal service sector, smart city and e-government are good super app candidates. In fact, any business with a platform-based business model should adopt the super app strategy to leverage its existing ecosystem, bring offline ecosystem online, and strengthen digital relationship with partners. In Hong Kong market, we see plenty of possibilities. It is just that local business need to develop a new digital mentality and try to see things from ecosystem angle. Imagining your business in a super app framework can bring in interesting innovations. We do not just stop short of providing a super app enabling technology to our clients. We want to go steps further to accelerate your digital transformation by helping you source digital contents, seeking system integration partners, and leveraging other third-party technology components. We can broker content partners to join your platform. Our technology is easily used by millions of developers, and we can help you locate them. When you plan to build your own industry solution in super app form, we can bring in system integrator partners. We are also more than happy to let your designated local partners take the driver's seat, and we provide tech support for them. Our sole interest is to see you succeed in utilizing our technology. We have a dedicated customer success team to provide all necessary support for our clients in our best efforts. We want to empower your digital business. Here are some customer cases. Hopefully, they inspire thoughts and ideas.